Welcome back, everybody. Yes, one of these things is not like the other. I am partway through the next X231 episode, replacing that rusted out rim blank on that wheel center. Here's our blank right here, soon to find a home right there to make it look more like that. But being that I don't have any finished episode content for you all, a couple of talking points I want to address. Lately, YouTube's really been causing some heartburn amongst viewers and myself included. So I'll kind of give an overview of the two main concerns that I have, and also ask for your feedback regarding both. So roughly 2 weeks ago, YouTube sent out a press release to the content creators saying that they were conducting an experiment, which is usually code for we have implemented a new policy. That experiment, in YouTube's words, is to expose potential non-channel members to the memberships program in order to raise awareness of said program. And it's only served to make a mess. I don't know to what extent they've been pushing members-only content into the regular public channel suggested viewing feeds, but it's been a very tacky strategy. It's one that I do not agree with, but unfortunately I don't have any control over on my end. So a bit of the backstory for this. 4 years ago now, just over 4 years ago, my channel qualified to be eligible to partake in the optional channel memberships program. I looked at all the numbers and I decided this was something that I wanted to try and see if I could make work. And in hindsight, it's been one of the more successful things that I have done here on the channel. Now, like I said, it's been going on for 4 years, and in that time, I've basically operated 2 different channels. So here's the breakdown as everything stands. So the public channel is where we started, Squatch 253, and that's always been about the main tractor restorations that I do, operating footage of tractors that we've restored, and then I threw in just homestead because that's field work, firewood, just senior with a sawmill, just different things like that. So when I started up the optional members channel, I told everyone at the time that the Squatch 253 channel, as they were used to seeing, was not going to change. And to this day, it hasn't. We have held true, keeping the overall public channel viewing experience the way that it's always been. So the members channel, the only content that I create that is only for the members channel is what's called the behind the scenes episodes. And those are basically made up of things that I could not put on the public feed or would not put on the public feed. Pretty much it's just a looser, more relaxed, less edited, less polished type of video format. We delve into the operations of YouTube, excuse me, quite a lot, where I let the channel members kind of know all these things that you see happen on YouTube that you don't really put much thought into. This is what's actually going on. These are the mechanics behind it. And it's kind of an interesting look, kind of behind the curtain, if you will. The rest of that content is basically me asking channel members for suggestions for content. What would you like the next behind the scenes episode to be about? Or do you have any questions? And I'll pick 1 or 2, sometimes 3 topics, and we make the next episode about that. So the other main component to the members channel outside of the behind the scenes episodes is that every new episode that I create runs for the first 24 hours at least ad free, because I can generate revenue off the ads and I'm already generating revenue off the optional subscriptions. I choose not to double dip right here. And it always worked great because YouTube maintained a clear separation between the two. When a behind the scenes hit the members channel, only the members got that notification. When a new episode ad-free hit the members channel, only the members got that notification. Until I published it to the public channel and turned the ads on, then the public channel would get the notification for that. You had a clear separation, everything ran smoothly. But because we are now raising the awareness of the members subscriptions, the tactic they've been employing is some of the behind the scenes members only content has been ringing notifications on the public feed, even though the public feed is not able to open those, as well as the new video releases that air for the first 24 hours ad-free. they've also been intermittently dinging the notifications for those on the public channel. And it's a problem because now we have a scenario where if someone chooses not to have a membership subscription, which is fine, they don't always know if the notification they get is something they are even going to be able to open and watch. And like I said, I don't agree with that. It's messy. I think it's in poor taste, and it creates confusion, and understandably so. And I've been answering comments lately from people who are wondering if I've suddenly switched to a pay-only format, which is certainly not the case, to others that are generally confused as to why they can't open some of the notifications that they're getting now, to others that are just flatly done with the channel and say that they're unsubscribing and going away. It's not even up for debate. So if the memberships cause this much confusion, why not just drop them completely? Well, for a channel of this size to make it, I have to actively pursue every viable revenue stream that is at my disposal. And people are under the misconception that if you reach monetization status and turn the ads on, that you're suddenly set. And that is certainly not the case. Ad rates actually pay very little. Because face it, nobody comes on YouTube for the ads. Remember, I was a regular viewer for long before I became a content creator. I've been on both sides of that coin. I've experienced ads that are just an annoying distraction that take away from my viewing experience, to suddenly doing this full time and watching ads literally become the lifeblood of my business. And I call it a business because that's exactly what it is. 3 years ago, when the Ford dealer where I used to work closed down, I looked at everything and decided, I think it's a viable option to see if we can pursue the YouTube thing full time. And as of January 1st of this year, it's been 3 years and I've been able to make it work. But once again, that's only because I pursue everything that is at my disposal. And I know the memberships program has always been a controversial topic. Some people don't think it's right, and others would prefer it if it just went away completely. But the reality is the members channel accounts for about 40% of the revenue that funds the war chest that primarily gets spent on everything on the public feed here. The members channel is very low overall investment for production cost, whereas everything here, the restorations, X231, that's always been kind of an underperformer when it comes to revenue generating, even though the episodes always cost more to produce than what they generate, we've still got the freedom to invest in all this rubber, tractor parts, tools, equipment, shop consumables, all the things that add up and have to be covered at the end of every month. So I guess the hardest sell of my whole spiel is convincing people that the members program has actually put the channel as a whole in a much better place. There's more content, there's better content, and we can afford to do the best job possible on all the projects that we do here. So some people may not accept it, but you just have to trust me that I'm giving it to you straight. So, all right, that's kind of the overall of that. And once again, post up below. I want to know how regularly these memberships are being pushed to people in the public feed. How many times have you had a video notification that you have not been able to open up, or if you have not seen anything at all? I'd like to know about that as well. I know that this is a thing that's been happening. I'm just trying to gauge to what extent. Now for the second topic that I wanted to discuss, and this is going to be a lot shorter, I promise. But today at Patsky left a comment and they said, something strange happened. The audio started in English, then jumped to German, and I can't change. All other videos work great, and other videos on my account play fine. It's just this one. Now, this is another new feature that YouTube just recently rolled out that is called AutoDubbing. So they're using AI, which I know I'm not sold on AI either, but they're using AI to try to decide what every viewer's primary language is. And if AI suddenly decides that your primary language needs to be German, whatever you're watching might get switched to German. I've also had reports of videos suddenly switching to Spanish midway through with no explanation. It's just another buggy, problem-filled, distractive program tweak that takes away from the overall viewing experience and just generates confusion and, as I said at the beginning, heartburn. sometimes YouTube can be its own worst enemy with all these better ideas, but like it or not, AI is something else that is here, and we just have to hope it doesn't ruin everything. So, all right, this has been my spiel, and if you've stuck it out this far, I thank you for watching. I thank you for listening. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, positive, negative, neutral, I want to hear them all. I sincerely do. I read every comment. I will respond to everything that I am able to. But I want to know exactly where people stand, and I want your feedback. What does it look like from your side of the curtain, so that I can try to just make everyone's viewing experience that much better. So, as always, everyone, I thank you for watching an X231 episode. Like I said, it's in the works. I think we're going to be grinding more metal and banging on some wheels tomorrow. So, that's what I'll keep busy with. Thank you once again, and I hope to see you back next time.